Welcome. This is JordangeVision. All right, guys, have another episode of Beyond Belief Fact or Fiction coming to you. This is Season 2, Episode 2. Had a bit of a recovery after going 0 for 5 in the season finale of Season 1. Had another 3 for 5 in the Season 2 season premiere. Pretty good at going 3 for 5. I think it's my most frequent result so far, so happy with that, but maybe shooting for a 4 or 5 tonight. We'll see. So we'll see what Beyond Belief has in store for us. Let's get into the episode, guys. Before I get started, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and don't forget, reacting to art is sharing art. Channels like these benefit everyone from the viewers all the way up to the original creators themselves. Also a reminder, spoilers are likely, so if you haven't seen this episode yet and would like to, please feel free to click off and take care of that first. I'll be here when you get back, but for those of you who are sticking with me, here we go.
Can we really believe what we see? We're about to find out.
I thought James Brolin's introductions were a little more flushed out. This guy seems to rush him.
This is an expression we've seen countless times.
Oh.
You probably think it says, "I love Paris in the springtime."
Well, I see the problem.
That's only what our eyes tell us. Let's read it one more time, word for word.
I see the problem.
Notice the extra "the."
Yep, I love Paris in the springtime.
Let's travel now to the world of Beyond Belief. A world as magical as Paris in the springtime.
The springtime. Okay.
Almost every boy at one time or another wants to become a fireman. And why not?
I never really did.
They get to ride on a red truck, too.
Red truck!
Stevie Hansen hung out with the men of his neighborhood firehouse. They taught him to polish the truck, check the equipment, and slide down the pole.
Is he actually going to put out a fire?
But Stevie and Fireman Parks had a special relationship. He and his wife were unable to have children, so Stevie became a surrogate son.
Aw, that's actually sweet. The actor kind of looks familiar, but I can't place him. Oh! Whoa, don't do that. He's going to get in trouble for what the kid did.
But we never blasted the siren inside the station at my old post.
Sorry, Captain.
New management.
Hey, you know Stevie Hansen here? Well, guess what? Today's his birthday. He's 10 years old today.
Oh, yeah?
Happy birthday, Stevie.
Birthday, son. This is a fire station, not a PlayStation. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Seems like a police station with this dude in charge.
See you later, buddy. I want to be just like you, Mr. Parks.
I want to be just like Mr. Parks, too. Oh, this kid loves it. Definitely a future fireman. Uh-oh. Well, he spotted one. Whoa, just call your buddies. Oh, someone's trapped.
Just get down on the floor and cover your mouth. I'm coming in.
You can tell he's learned a lot. Kind of a dangerous place for a 10-year-old, though.
Hey, what's going on, Stevie?
The house is on fire. 33 Hemingway Lane. People are trapped inside. Roger, hurry.
Do they have to wait for a call, or...?
What's all the commotion?
I would hope not.
Fire. Stevie was here, and he said he saw smoke.
Stevie? No, not that little kid again.
If he says there's a fire, there's a fire.
Take the small truck. And it's just better not be a prank.
Hey, you get a report, you gotta respond.
There's one in the family room, 2 upstairs, and 2 in the kitchen. I tried to get him out, but the fire was just too hot.
Stevie might have been only 10, but he acted like a real professional.
He's serious.
When I give the word, you pull down on this lever right here, okay?
Count on me.
Okay, buddy.
I feel they're giving him a job.
Now, Stevie, now!
It is an important job. Is it everybody?
I need a manicure.
Oh, this one's in trouble.
You did good, buddy. You did good.
You did do good.
We make a good team, right?
You got that right, partner. You're a real fireman now, Stevie.
Attaboy, Stevie.
Everybody make it out okay? All but one.
One did die.
Roger, Stevie.
What?
Stevie.
What?
He died of smoke inhalation.
There's no way.
Oh my God. Stevie. No. No.
Oh, this sucks.
Did Roger only imagine that he was talking to Stevie seconds before he discovered his dead body? Or maybe Stevie was destined to be an angel whose job it was to save the lives of people who would have otherwise perished.
Okay, well that story was something. Like right up until that last little twist happened, I was going to say the whole thing was believable. Because you know, nothing really crazy happened, and that is something that definitely can happen, you know, a kid alerting, you know, a fire station to a fire, yada, 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 and helping out. But as soon as it came out that, you know, Stevie was the body inside, it's like, what? Twist the whole story. So can I believe it now? Granted, it was only one fireman who really saw him, right? And maybe it could have been his imagination, I don't know. This is a tough one, guys. When you're relying on one person's imagination, you know, it could be anything, really. This is one where I'm going to take a risk and say true. You know, because until that twist, I thought it was true. And I'm going to keep it that way. Okay, let's go on to the second one.
In the age of communication, we can always be reached.
More so now.
Posters, car phone numbers, emergency numbers, neighbors' numbers.
Everyone's got a cell phone now.
But all this, if you're nervous parents like Joseph and Sarah Drummer, leaving your child in the care of a new babysitter, your fears multiply. The fact is,
I guess back then, not really everyone had a cell phone.
I have a major term paper due. That's why you caught me home on a Saturday night.
Well, we really appreciate you babysitting on such short notice.
This is the first evening we're actually going to go out. Oh, he's such a darling baby.
I guess after you have a baby, it can be hard.
Keep the doors locked and don't answer them no matter what.
Yes, and if the phone rings, don't answer it. Listen to the machine, and if it's us, pick it up.
If her boyfriend calls.
I'm being one of those mothers I said I'd never be.
Look, I play golf with her dad. He seems like a really nice guy, and she seems like she's really responsible. Try to enjoy herself.
That is called foreshadowing. What's going on?
Oh, Sarah forgot her computer.
Okay. So just bring it back.
Leave it in the cup. The machine's out. Hi, Sarah.
That's what you told her to do.
Sarah, you there? Sarah?
No, Sarah? She might be in the bathroom.
Sarah?
We'll be right back.
You can go check at home. What's going on? Those look like Halloween decorations.
Something's wrong.
Oh my God, what could have happened?
Oh, yeah, the window out of place. Oh, she's tied up. Is the baby alright? Well, the baby's alive at least.
It's okay. Everybody's all right.
Oh, intruder! They ran out.
I was doing my term paper and then he was on me. It was horrible.
Wait,
I was really just worried about the baby.
she was doing her paper without the computer?
You're just lucky that you left your computer in our car.
But I have my computer. No, really, he put it in his bag.
Oh, he stole her computer? Oh, or he tried to. So it's not there now.
Could both Mr. and Mrs. Drummer have seen the computer in their back seat when it was in their home all along? Been an optical
question.
illusion caused by...
Okay, talk about this one. Here's what I'm thinking. It didn't really show a computer. It showed, like, the computer carrying case or, like, a backpack or whatever it was. So maybe she left something like that in their car? And they thought, oh, that's her computer, yada, yada, yada. While the computer was in the home the whole time. So something like that, like a little misunderstanding, might make that story believable. You know, even if they don't think it's a computer, they think it's, you know, her bag or whatever. You know, they go home and bring it to her anyway. So I think I'm going to mark this one down as true as well. See, one thing, if this is a true story, it was a damn good thing they saw something. Okay. Get to the next one.
For the modern Romeo, the computer microchip has replaced the little black book.
Someone's have replaced that now.
All the information about the opposite sex is meaningless unless it's accompanied by an understanding of the heart. That's a lesson that the playboy in our next story is about to learn.
Ooh.
I'm sorry I didn't show up last night, but something came up. And my dear old aunt was sick.
Oh, this guy's a
I
player.
make it up to you.
Dear old aunt.
Denise. I meant Denise. I swear to God, sure, I meant Denise.
Got her name wrong.
Derail him. In a few moments, he will go to the door and meet Florence Wheeler. And of all
Get him,
women,
Florence.
Curtis.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I know you just moved in, and I'd like to welcome you to the neighborhood. I live across the street.
No, it's kind of sudden, but would you like to have dinner tonight? I'm a good cook, and I'll whip up one of my specials in your honor.
A man who cooks. I think I like that.
Good, I'll see you.
It's a trap, Florence.
That's what I call some prime real estate.
Yeah, this guy's...
Dinner, everything's... But this night would end differently. And the difference was Florence Wheeler.
I know she had a good head on her shoulders.
They tell me I have the magic
Ooh, she's a little uncomfortable.
already, are you?
It's time to go.
But it's so early.
I guess I'm just an old-fashioned girl.
The girl, be yourself.
I want to. How is it? Fine, foxy, classy lady like yourself doesn't have a boyfriend.
What makes you think I don't?
Oh,
How about
okay.
I walk you home?
Thank you for the wonderful evening.
It means no, Curtis.
The chemistry between Curtis and Florence was just like all the romantic novels and movies
he's
he
sucking
had
her
always
in.
laughed at. As perfect as it all was with Florence, there always seemed to be something else. Something going on inside Florence.
It's a baby.
You complete me, baby.
Jerry
I guess
Maguire
what I'm
hype.
trying to say is,
Tell me, how is it that a man like you isn't married?
Did you see the beginning of this story? Oh. Still
I
feeling
just
a
wanna
little
be
apprehensive.
cautious. Someone who's loyal. Someone who makes me feel like I'm the only woman in the world. Does that fit your description, Curtis?
to a T. I'm a one-woman man.
I mean, if you are, then you really have changed.
The next night was a fateful one for Curtis, because he couldn't see how close Florence was to his bedroom door, and that she was listening to every word he was saying.
Okay.
No, not here. How about your place?
Same old Curtis.
Can't wait to see your fine, foxy face. All right. Love you, Angel.
Alright. This ought to be good.
I can explain.
No explanations. It's over, Curtis.
She fell into the trap, unfortunately.
Looking for Florence Wheeler?
Well, there's no one here by that name.
Okay.
She told me she lived across the street.
No, not here.
At that moment, Curtis saw Florence heading into the church.
Florence?
But just as he saw her,
Wait!
she seemed to vanish. A million thoughts were racing, and then it suddenly struck him. Florence Wheeler said
Laurie Stone, is that?
she lived across the street.
That's a girl from one of the previous episodes. And yeah, Florence is dead too.
What in God's name?
Dating a ghost.
Is Florence really a ghost? Or a flesh and blood person who chose to leave on her own terms? But then, how do you explain the gravestone with her name on it? Could it have been her mother's grave, or her sister's?
It could be possible, like maybe she had a grandparent with the same name or whatever. But the whole thing about, that's the house she went to and, it was just occupied by this one guy who lived alone. That's a little weird. I was kind of wondering where the story was going. It took a little bit to get to the point. I don't know. I think it's a little too weird. Might be a little hypocritical because, I said I thought that ghost fireman kid story was true, but I don't think this one is. I'm going to mark this one down as fiction. All right, we have 2 more in this episode. Let's see what the next one is.
If you've ever lost a wallet, you're immediately jolted by how much else you've lost.
Oh, yeah.
Aside from occasion to drive.
I found a wallet a couple months ago.
Or even Jason is a young man with very little in the way of material things. He's about to come across a lost wallet, and what he chooses to do with that discovery will certainly change his day. In fact, it may change the very course of his life.
The right choice, Jason.
Foster parents couldn't afford college, so he was hoping for an athletic scholarship. He spent every day perfecting his pass-catching skills.
Well, ain't that the way?
Forget it, you're a fanatic about this stuff. What are you talking about? It's called practice, man. Yeah.
Talking about practice, man. All right.
Bro!
Oh. Oh. A little too far.
Are you okay? Yeah, sorry. I'm not too good at it.
Gotta learn how to dive like that.
Man, look at this.
Oh, there's a wallet.
Henry Neiman. Hancock Park. That's not too far from here. I don't think there's any more wallets around here.
There's a big wallet stash.
Thing was drawing Jason to the address he found in the wallet, drawing him there against his own will.
He's got a lot of money, or at least
Jason
had
didn't
enough
know
to buy
what
that house.
expect, and it
Ooh, I don't like the look of that guy.
Yeah,
Looking for Mr. Neiman?
Mr. Neiman.
Yeah, I found his wallet.
I'd appreciate your stepping inside. Please.
This is so Rocky Horror-ish. Is that Riff Raff?
I'm Preston Arnold, Mr. Neiman's attorney.
Okay.
Oh, I found Mr. Neiman's wallet. I just wanted to return it to him.
What he wanted to do was return a wallet. Suddenly he felt as if he had opened a door that should have remained closed. But his biggest shock was yet to come.
This looks
What's going on?
new. Cards are expired. Each one of them.
Yeah,
I
did you
didn't
look at the
investigate
dates?
Stuff. I just...
Maybe it's an old
Good
wallet.
deed goes. Who are your people?
My people? What do you think? I'm an alien?
Your mother, your father.
What's
What
going
difference
on?
does this make?
Who put you up to this?
Put me up to this. Look, if you think I want something, forget it. Wallet, I
guy's
wanted
weird.
to return it. It was the...
Sit down, young man.
Is that? No way.
We're not finished yet. Mr. Neiman is dead. He died 2 years ago.
He died 2 years ago. That's... Did he lose it 2 years ago?
What do you think?
You're asking me, sir?
I think you scared him off.
That boy is his spitting image.
The colors of his jacket are those of the local high school.
So, creeping a high school.
Something else, isn't it, sir?
Oh.
That he might be the only heir to Henry's $40 million
Really?
estate?
The strong family resemblance was unmistakable. Jason was the missing heir.
That would be nuts.
Mr. Neiman was housebound for 2 years before his death. How did the wallet get outside in the first place? Did some undetected thief break into the Neiman house years ago, steal the wallet,
Maybe?
and ditch it in the grass? Or did fate place that wallet there for Jason to find?
Think about that one. There's some missing pieces in that one. Like, they look at him and they see a resemblance, but is there actually a relation? I don't know if it is actually proven within that story. Like, they think he looks like the guy's brother when he was younger. But I don't know. The story just has some missing pieces and some plot holes, I think. And on top of that, it's very far-fetched. Yeah, I think I'm going to mark this one as fiction as well. Like, a lot has to go right for something like that to happen, and, you know, I think there's just some missing pieces in the story. Like, I don't know if they actually tracked him down or did a DNA test and actually proved that there was a relation. Like, it doesn't explain that far. So I'm going to assume that maybe they didn't do that stuff because the story didn't happen. Okay. So we have one more. Let's see.
Yet to the Serpent's credit, they rarely choose to venture into our world. We, more often, are the invaders of theirs. And once we become the intruder, should we really be surprised if we should encounter a snake in the grass? But they were about to encounter something others had experienced here. The mysterious legend of the lake.
You know, I don't
Lakes
think
always
that
have
goes
legends.
there.
What do you think?
Well, I was thinking maybe we could, like, put it all on the sides.
You were thinking that, huh?
Huh?
You were thinking...
Oh, what an idea.
Maybe we should read the manual.
Time to read the instructions.
Manual doesn't look anything
Lieutenant,
like this.
what the hell is that?
There you go. Listen, don't go too far. I'm gonna make lunch soon.
You could cook the fish Dad and I catch. Cool.
Found some.
Man.
Oh, that's a big one.
Tense up.
Yeah, good, hon.
Not really?
I'm starving. It's way after lunchtime, isn't it? Where's Randy?
Yeah, where is he?
Well, I guess it depends on the worm technique. And if you read the worm manual.
No, seriously, I'm getting a little worried.
No worries, he just found Worm El Dorado.
Randy! I'm sure he'll be fine. I'll go get him.
I'll come with you.
Takes one look. Oh, there's the snake. Hope he doesn't think that's a worm or something. Watch out, Randy. Oh, he lost his worms. Just run, kid. That thing is not bait. Randy might be a Slytherin. Oh. Oh, where'd this guy come from?
It's gonna be okay.
Oh.
He nailed you pretty good.
I can't feel my hand.
Don't move, don't move. That's the poison paralyzing the muscles. Don't move yet.
Not very reassuring.
I want to help them. I'm a doctor. Now, let's take a deep breath, shall we?
Okay. Like this?
Just happens to appear as soon as the kid gets bit by a snake.
Tie it around your wrist above the bite.
I think I kind of know what his deal is.
Now, there's a pump, a yellow pump. That's what we need.
And guy's not here now.
Hey.
Still feeling a little woozy. Oh, I hope he's just sleeping. Yeah, he's sleeping. Okay.
Hey guys, he's over here!
He's not showing any signs of violent, aggressive reaction. You're gonna be all right, Randy.
But it wasn't me. It was the doctor. He had the plunger thing.
What doctor?
Was he in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
There was this local guy, John Bird. Really smart guy. Won a scholarship at an Ivy League medical school. On his way back from medical school, there was a terrible accident. He was paralyzed from his neck down. Dr. Bird died 10 years ago.
Got saved by the ghost doctor.
Did Randy become delusional from the snake bite and simply imagine the man in the wheelchair? Could it be that the doctor had faked his own death years ago and was now living as a hermit by the lake, only appearing at those times when he
That's possible
senses people
too.
need help?
All right, we got one more to talk about before we find out the answers. There are a variety of ways I think this one could be true. One, he either finds the first aid kit in he either has it with him, or he finds it in the woods, before it happens or after it happens, whatever. And there's instructions about how to use it, what type of thing. Or maybe that guy is there. Maybe it's a different guy. Maybe it's not the dead doctor at all. Maybe there just happens to be a guy there who helps him. I think this one can be true. So that's what I'm going to vote. Got our 5 answers. True, true, false, false, true. All right, let's find out.
The story of the little boy who died fulfilling his wish to be a fireman. Was it based on reality?
I said it was.
You're a real fireman now, Stevie. Regular hero.
Hey, Parks, you better get over here. Stay right there.
Oh, yeah.
If you guessed that our story of the fire station was totally made up, you're mistaken. This one really happened.
Glad I took the risk on that one. True.
Let's look at the story of the couple who returned home in the nick of time because of a computer they thought they saw in the car. True or false?
I said this was true as well.
Really? He put it in his bag.
Computer's there. These look like the same case, but I don't know.
This story must have been inspired by actual events, right? Wrong. It's a total fabrication.
So didn't get that one.
And what about our story of the girl next door? The tale of a woman who seemed to visit from the grave. Let's take another look.
Okay. I said this was fiction. Here she goes.
Wait!
Was this story of star-crossed lovers based on a true story?
Let's see.
Not this time. It
Okay.
never happened.
Fiction. Got that one right. That's 2.
Let's look at the story of the young man, a lost wallet, and an unclaimed inheritance.
Okay. Said this one was fiction.
I found a wallet. I wanted to return it. It was the right thing to do.
So weird. This whole story was too weird.
Was this story of unexpected good fortune true or a fake? This time it's the real thing.
Oh, got it wrong.
And what about the mysterious doctor who saved the boy from the snake bite?
So I said this was true. This is for another 3. I mean, I saw it the first time and that still scared me.
Stay calm.
Was this story of a spirit who watches over the people of the woods based on an actual event? Yes, it was.
Yes. Okay. That's another 3 out of 5.
Let's ignore the cliche that says the truth is stranger than fiction, and simply say
You
that
just
certain
said it.
things in life can only be classified as beyond belief.
Well, guys, I guess you can start calling me Mr. 3 out of 5, you know? Got another one. Guess I'm fairly average at distinguishing truth from fiction. Not the best. Not the worst either, I guess, although I have had, you know, a few bad ones. But, yeah, another 3 out of 5. Maybe the next episode I can improve on that finally. But, yeah, another good episode. Had a lot of fun watching that one. So, hope you had fun watching with me as well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my sports vlogging channel, Jordan's Vlogs. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.